You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. About to get started here for game one. And on the hill today, Zach Wheeler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now it's Mark Vientos. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. He put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
And now, number 11. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Here's Turner now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In there, and it's 0-1. Senga, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
At the belt and fires.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout, and you get your chance. Go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
On the ground, and he can't come up with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Boom. Throws on to first, and Bader is set down. Starling Marte up to hit.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Turner with the throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Senga back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets under and pops it up. Should have this one. And there's one down.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosted the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
JT Realmuto batting with one down takes a strike. And it's even up. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
On the inside corner for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now it's Alec Bohm. High fly ball, shallow right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Frankie Lindor. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Lindor retired.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game.
Talking about this series matchup, it's always a little strange to face a division opponent in the postseason, but we're starting to see it happen more often with the new format. Playing each other in these games really cranks up the heat on division rivalries. Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue, and you look at the first inning, that's what we saw.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Wheeler, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. Two out, space is empty. Swung on, belted. Castellanos ranges back and out of here. A monster shot to right, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rojas raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and he brought it back.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Senga back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how about
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on him, man. He wasn't fooled at all. There'd be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
One down. And now, Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. This one popped up. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next is Philadelphia. The left field. Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Right-hander kick steals. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, number 11. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1. To the right side, and that's just foul.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now Bader up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Starling Marte. Out to short, Turner. They get the force, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 4-0. Game 1 of the division series. Here's Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line. Now a jump throw. And they get the out.
The first baseman, number 3.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Bryce Harper to the plate. The Phillies down by 4 here in Game 1. And it's 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Mets leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a foul ball. got him swinging. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies nothing. Ready now for the fifth inning. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
So these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Tyler Phillips comes on now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. Out of here. Francisco Lindor sends it out. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ground ball to Bohm. Fires across the diamond. One away here in the 5th.
The left fielder, number 9,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Now it's the second baseman. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. The right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nimmo drifts towards it, and that drops foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right there.
Now here is Alec Bohm. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boone, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Then there's 2 away.
Now the designated hitter,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Doubled in his first AB.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering upstairs. Bohm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-2. In the air, center field. Lindor on the move. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. The wind and the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Winker, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 44.
So up next for New York, Harrison Bader, 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Wide throw, and it gets away.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Starling Marte digs in now. Liner, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's the strike. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw is still in time, but a run comes across. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Ruiz.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
in Philadelphia, here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Trey Turner now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper, the next to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes up. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kodai Senga is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, David Peterson. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's gone. That one felt good, and they've got their first run. It's 8-1.
Out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now here is Nick Castellanos. They go back to back. It's 8-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Throws to first, and Realmuto is out. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
In the air, out towards left center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop. In out there in the deep part of the field.
Now a chance for number 11. There's a line drive to left field, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead at 8-2. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Alec Bohm. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's in there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Struck him out looking. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. There's the strike. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Stanton.
Number 55.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Junior Marte.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And here is Starling Marte. Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. In the air to left center under this one. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that one hit to first. Now two away as they get a run across.
Now down, third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. They're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a
JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. So game one hasn't played out the way these fans had hoped, and losing the opener is never fun, but winning game two takes away the sting. So hopefully these fans have something to cheer about next time.
And he pumps in a strike. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. One gone here.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Boom. Stands in now and watches strike one. And it's fouled away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Stop the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
They're down to their final strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The Phillies down to their final strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got it. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
Score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.